Hello and welcome back to JJ's Needful Things for another review on Hot Toys The Joker DX32 from The Dark Knight. This is Heath Ledger's Joker, as we all know, and this could be the, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th version of this figure in 1/6 scale. And I have to tell you guys, right here, we're looking at definitely my best score ever on a Hot Toys figure. It is an amazing figure and just about as close to perfection as you could possibly get. And here's a full shot of the Joker, and I think you guys can see why I'm saying that this is the highest rated Hot Toy that I've reviewed so far. Just everything from the materials, the jacket is a velvety feel, and there's dirt on the bottom of the jacket, and the pants, the shoes, they just completely capture the look of the Joker. And on top of that, the head sculpt, which is unbelievable. The eyes are movable, eyes are fantastic. The hair is great, and one thing after the other, it's just like perfect. There's like zero complaints almost across the board for this figure. Some nitpicking, but that's always to be expected. I think you guys are going to be happy. Now, artistically, I would say this is the best head sculpt that we've ever received for Heath Ledger's Dark Knight Joker. The shape of the head, the hairline, how high it goes, the makeup, all the little small details are just unbelievably done. The sculpted hair is a little bit better than the in-art version, I think, which seemed a little bit flat in some areas. I haven't seen the rooted hair version of the in-art one, so I can't compare it to that. But if the sculpted hair version of this one is that good, I can't imagine what the rooted hair version is like. It must be incredible, but this figure is fantastic. So here we're going to start with the plastic shoes, which are sculpted plastic with the laces that are sculpted into it. The laces aren't loose. To be expected for the most part. The pinstripe pants are very nice material, and you guys will see when you get it in your hands how nice the materials are they used for this. The jacket has a suede feel with a little bit of dirt on the bottom of it, same on like the cuffs and the shoulders. Attention to detail on this is magnificent. And then you go to the jacket and the vest. The jacket feels like every other sports coat that I've ever owned, so it's amazing to see a smaller version of that.
What's in the box?
So in the box, you're going to get this DX32 stands. That is basically just a street with a sewer plate, and it has a clear acrylic pole that holds one of the waist clamps. I'm not really a huge fan of those. It's probably the only complaint I have about the figure. And then this has like a little bat signal that's in the ground, which I like whether it's off or on. And here is some of it on. So you could do like a solid lit up bat signal or bat symbol. And then there's one that kind of pulsates. I think the battery was getting low on mine, so it was just kind of flickering, but it's supposed to like slowly pulsate, I think. In the box, you're going to get a stack of Joker cards, and they're different Jokers. There might even be 52 of them. 3 stacks of bills, which are about $101 bills per stack, and a Glock 17, which is what Joker used, I think, in the opening scenes when they robbed the bank. Then the knives that fit into the front of Joker's shoes, a pencil for what I think is probably the best Joker scene in the movie. There's multiple points where I laugh in that scene. And a potato peeler, it looks like, or a knife. Looks like a potato peeler to me, though. I can't remember what scene that was in. And the best knife out of all of them, the butterfly knife, which you can flip around and close and open. Then this carving knife with a wooden handle, and probably the most famous knife from the movie, the one that he uses to cut people's mouths open with. A pump action shotgun, and the pump on the shotgun actually works. You can move it forward and back, which is pretty cool. And his machine gun, which is probably the most iconic gun that he uses in the whole movie. Then the grenades from the inside of his jacket, also from my favorite scene. And be sure to read the instruction manual that comes with the figure, because it tells you exactly where each grenade should go inside the jacket. It's very helpful. Now, moving on to the hands, we're going to start with the butterfly knife hands, which is my favorite one in the whole bunch. We've never had a hands like that for a Hot Toy. And then the right-handed gun-wielding hands. And then moving on to the switchblade hands. This is the switchblade that he puts in people's mouths in the movie a couple times. And the right-handed relaxed hands, we get 2 of these. We get this one that's above, and then we get another relaxed hands right here. I don't know if 2 are needed, but I guess extra is better. And then this one is going to be the pencil holding hand, which actually works really well. I was worried it wouldn't, but it works really well. This is a left-handed gun wielding hand. And then we're going to end with a general all-purpose knife-wielding hand, which is very helpful for the figure. And this is without a doubt the creepiest accessory we've ever received for a hot toy, and this is the Joker's tongue. So you can remove his teeth and insert this tongue. Now here's an image of... shit, this is so weird. Here's an image of the Joker with his tongue in. You could kind of push it in and out a little bit. This is it fully out. And then the whole process is you would just take the back of his head off, which is magnetic. And if you look inside, right here, it's kind of dark, but you can see that there's the 2 little pegs for the independently moving eyeballs right there. And then underneath, the teeth that you could take out, and the tongue. So there's the tongue being taken out, and I'm putting the teeth back in. And then you just put the magnetic part of the head back on and you're good to go. It's actually a very simple process and way better than I thought it would be. But I think I'm probably not going to use the creepy tongue, to be honest with you.
Stream close up! Wah! Wah! Okay, alright.
Excellent!
And here are some extreme close-ups that I wanted to give you guys, just so you could see how detailed everything is. Enjoy. Okay, we're social distancing because I'm sick, so here's the wife tolerance review. What do you want to give this?
I like a 7.
Laban.
So I am really hard pressed to find anything wrong with this figure, and I don't really consider myself a complainy reviewer. I just like to talk about the things that I think we all think about when we get a Hot Toys or 1/6 scale figure in general. Everything here, the head sculpts, the sculpted hair, the materials used for the clothing, the types of hands we get, all the accessories is 10 out of 10. The only thing I could argue about is the stands. I don't really like the waist clamp, especially with the kind of outfit that Joker wears. It makes it hard to use it. But with that said, it's still a nice stand. You can plug it in. I like how it glows. Comparing this to the in-art, I would say the only thing in-art has above it is the metal grenades and the metal guns. But I'm okay with them being plastic because they don't weigh as much and it won't like make the hands pop off, which was a problem I had with the magnetic in-art hands. And with that said, I heard that the rooted hair on this figure is even better than this one, which is even really hard to believe. What's my final score? 10 Joker laughs out of 10.